It's a tie game. Bases loaded. 3-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. You know what that means. It's time to go for it. Hi, I'm Wiley Baker with another edition of Athletes in Action, standing on the Glen Burnie High School softball field, hitting some singles, doubles, triples. Aw, heck, let's hit a home run with the Lady Gopher softball team and manager Dave Saubel. Manager Dave Saubel and the Lady Gopher captains think their squad can be a hit and vie for a top spot in the county.
We got 4 seniors that came back from last year's team, and our freshmen look pretty good. I think we're going to do well.
He's a great coach. He just wants to help us and get this organization to where it should be. We try to be like a nice power hitting team, extra base hits, scoring runs. Each one person wants to have as many RBIs as they can because we just got to score.
Every year we've improved a lot, and then my sophomore year we had the chance to go to the state champs, and hopefully we can do that again this year.
They're all really good friends of mine. I've known a lot of them for a really long time, even before high school. So it's cool to come out here and play with them, and they're all really fun.
Players learning from coaches, coaches learning from players, and players learning from players, all in a day's work, seeking similar success.
Watching your peers is a big part of coaching. I always said you can learn more from the people that play beside you than you can from a lot of coaches. So I try to pass that on to them. Try to learn from the kids that you see that are better or have been playing longer.
We know a lot of what our previous coaches have been doing, so we kind of help him out with what kind of flows really well, and he tells us what he wants to do, and we help out the other girls and stuff.
Well, a lot of people look up to us because we've been here for 4 years, and then we know everything what needs to be done and how it needs to be done. So they just look up to us, and what we do is reflects them, and what everybody does just reflects each other.
It feels great, like leading the girls and having people look up to you and being people's role models and just trying to lift the team and their spirits and encourage them to do better.
Being a versatile player and leader can be a big piece of a team growing into a champion.
You never know when they're going to have to switch people around, so it's important to know different positions, and that really helps out the team.
Just try to be the best player I can be and be a team player and help this team to win and just be the best teammate I can to everybody.
Glen Burnie's softball history has a rich tradition, including another trip to the States earlier this decade.
It's a lot of pressure because this is the winningest team in Glen Burnie athletics. And on that same note, your players are better. They come from organizations in the area which just seem to create better athletes.
We have a pretty good team within the past couple of years. It's been a lot of fun, and everyone just keeps improving every year. We work together as a team really well.
The Lady Gophers are proud to have bragging rights and tight bonds off the field as well as on the field.
The first thing comes out of my mouth every day is that building is more important than what happens coming through this gate. And on that same note, we have the highest GPA of any sports in the school.
It's important to balance out softball and grades. It's really important to do well in school so that way we're able to come out here and play.
If you don't have good grades, then you can't play on a higher level. So you got to make sure you're doing good in school before you're doing good on the softball field.
This team gets along great. We go to breakfasts, lunch, after every game. Everybody's just like, they're just best friends, and you see each other in school, and it's just so exciting. Like, it's like a family.
Gopher softball looks to go extra bases when it comes to fitness and nutrition.
We always stretch before every game. We do a little bit of running just to get ourselves moving to really help us during the game.
Well, every day after practice, when practice ends, our coaches tell us to make sure go home, have a healthy meal, and then get good, nice rest.
Practice is here, and we do conditioning and running and sprints, and then I know some girls have like trainers on the side and gym memberships, and you just got to eat healthy and do your workouts.
I'm always pushing them to eat right, make sure you get plenty of sleep. But any kind of training you could do off the field, off season, is going to make you a much better softball player.
The Lady Gophers pride themselves on keeping the dugout electric.
It's important to just encourage your teammates. It helps keep the game exciting, and if somebody messes up or something, it's good to encourage them to keep going.
The louder we are and the most energetic, then the better we play. As long as you just keep that good sportsmanship and spirit up, then we'll do good.
Glen Burnie fans really go for their softball team.
We have some really good fans that we've gotten through over the past couple of years, so they help out.
The people that come to watch these games are just great fans. I mean, it's like going to an Oriole game. They're just great. I think it might have something to do with the continuous of the team being good.
To make the season a delight for the red and white?
To get out of this county with some wins, because this county is some of the best softball in the country, believe it or not, and to do well in the States.
To continue to work hard as a team and to get a few more wins, that would be great.
I just hope that we can get back to going to University of Maryland at the end of the season.
Champions, state champs. We're going to bring it home.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm Wiley Baker. I'll talk to you on the court, on the field, or on the air with another edition of Anne Arundel County Public Schools Athletes in Action.